College Success Arizona presents Scholar Interviews. The following interview features Crystal Perez.
My hometown, I was born in Mesa, Arizona. Born and raised here my entire life. My expected graduation date is spring of 2018. I'm a current sophomore, right now majoring in business law at ASU, WP Carey School of Business.
You are majoring in business law at ASU. What do you hope to do for a career?
I want to be an immigration lawyer.
And why is that?
Much of my motivation comes directly from my family. I guess it's really them that motivates me, but the thing with me is that I constantly think about, where my family came from, which is basically nothing. And, I don't take anything that I have today for granted at all. I'm really blessed. I just simply know who I am, what I am doing. I set goals, I reach them, and, an immigration lawyer, I love helping people. And I recently toured an immigration law firm, and I had lunch with Salvatierra. She owns her own law firm, and she gave me so much advice, and just really confirmed me wanting to be an immigration lawyer even more.
And your family, your parents, did they emigrate from Mexico?
Yeah, they're from Chihuahua.
Is that a big part of your motivation to be an immigration lawyer and then, I guess, help people like your parents?
Yeah.
And talk about your course of study. You said you are, a sophomore right now?
Yeah.
And how old are you?
I'm 20 years old.
And again, you expect to graduate when?
In 2018.
And beyond that, there would be further study to get a law degree, right?
Yeah, so I plan on going to law school right after I get my degree here. Yeah, I was going to go to Sandra Day O'Connor, but I'm still looking at, my other options, but that's my first option right now.
Tell us about growing up and essentially your life going through school. Were you a good student? Did you work hard? Did you always want to go to college?
Okay, so the way I would describe myself before college is just, a very quiet and shy girl, just focused on my academics and whatever it is I was doing. For example, I joined orchestra in 4th grade, and ever since then I've been playing the violin. I started in 4th grade up until performing at my high school graduation, and I didn't want to stop playing there, so I started practicing after with different mariachis after I graduated. And I've performed with Sol de Mexico and Mariachi Mexico Nuevo, and that's just, something that I really enjoy doing on the side, something about me, just playing the violin in my free time. I really started gaining my leadership during my junior year of high school when I joined the Be a Leader Foundation. And I heard of this program because of an email that my mom received, because my high school never had Be a Leader. I didn't know what this organization was about or anything. So it's really them who introduced me to different scholarships and FAFSA and just, showing me the general mentality to have when I did come to college so that I could be a leader here as well. And they gave me the opportunity to start Be a Leader Club at Mountain View High School. So I decided to take on that challenge. And, that's really when I stepped out of my comfort zone, my senior year of high school, with running a new club, focusing on something outside of my academics, speaking in front of students who came to the meetings. And at the time, I hated public speaking. I was always nervous. But now public speaking is probably one of my favorite parts of college. And then College Success Arizona came along, and then I was able to gain a really good relationship with my advisors. I had Carlitos Hernandez my freshman year, and he's still around today. He still encourages me. I share with him whenever something awesome happens. And then today, Barbara, she's incredible as well. She always helps me with my essays, and she helped me get the job that I have right now. I guess as soon as I came to college, I joined HBSA, which stands for the Hispanic Business Students Association. I joined the organization. I fell in love with everything that it stands for. We develop students personally, professionally, and academically. I showed up to the first meeting. I met the executive board, and they were just so professional. And I said to myself, I'm going to get on the executive board one day. So the way it works is you give a speech at the end of the semester, and then you get voted onto the position. So I ran my first 2 times, and I wasn't able to make it. But recently I got voted onto the administrative assistant position. So I serve as that. Basically, I choose a member of the month, member of the semester, and I recently hosted an event 2 weeks ago, HBSA Family Fun Day Potluck, and, it was incredible. We had an over 90% turnout. So that's a little bit about HBSA.
And if you can, tell us about when you first became familiar or acquainted with College Success Arizona.
Be a Leader is the one that linked me to College Success Arizona. Just like with all the different applications, I just decided to get into College Success. I had professors help me out with the essays and everything. And it was really be a leader that showed me what College Success Arizona was.
Has College Success Arizona and the scholarship helped you to limit or avoid student debt, student loans?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's a huge stress off my off my plate. Yeah.
And you mentioned earlier Barbara and another of the success advisors with College Success Arizona who provide mentoring services and sort of like general counsel for students going through the program and recipients of the College Success Arizona scholarship. Talk about the value of that in your overall college experience.
You know, Carlitos was my advisor my freshman year, and he really impacted me a lot at a, academic level, at a personal level as well. Like I would, share with him things that would happen to me in my personal life, and he would give me advice. And, when he left, he gave us his phone number, email and stuff. He helped me, with essays as well. I followed his advice and like how to plan on a day-to-day basis and getting involved in different organizations. And then same with Barbara. She's incredible too. I feel really comfortable going to her whenever I feel uncertain about anything. And, having that backbone of college success, my advisors, they're always there for me, is something that I'm really grateful for too.
For students considering college, what advice can you impart?
I would say to get involved in more than one organization or club. Really learn how to step out of your comfort zone. That's really how you're going to succeed in whatever you decide to go to. And build your network. That's something that I really hold at value. It's not what you know, it's who you know, and that's really what opens the door for you. And seek for help if you have a question. Don't be shy to ask questions if you have it. One of my professors always said there's no such thing as a stupid question, and that's something that I think is really true. Just ask for help whenever you need it.
Were your parents critical in encouraging you to attend college and get an education?
Yes, yeah, they're a huge part of it. Mostly my parents, who always taught me what hard work was, and they're always telling me to do good in school. And through elementary, my mom and my grandma, my uncle, they were always there to make sure I had my homework done, and just constantly telling me to do good in school because that's what's going to benefit me in the long run, and it's true. That's what they always instilled me with.
Thank you, Crystal, for the interview and for working so hard to make a difference in our community.